Hello, hi. Good evening. Good evening. So let me introduce myself. My name is Teacher Eugene. So let introduce ourselves. Okay, so my name is Teacher Eugene. What is your name? Very good. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. How old are you? Oh, very good. What did you do last weekend? What did you do last weekend? Come on, you can do it. What do you do last weekend? Okay, I'll give you an example, okay? So, last weekend I played basketball. I played basketball last weekend. So, your turn, okay? What did you do last weekend? I played tennis last weekend. Very good, very good, very good. But remember about past tense, right? If you say I play tennis last weekend, use the word play without past tense. So, what is the past tense of play? Play, played. Okay? P L A Y E D. Very good. Played. Okay? So I played tennis last weekend. Why must we use past tense? Because the action happened in the past. Okay? This is the present, this is the past. It happened at a specific time, which was last weekend. Okay? So anything that had happened in the past at a specific time, we will use the past simple. Okay? Do you remember that? We learned that last week, right? Yes. Okay, since we learned that, let's put it to test. Okay, let me ask you, let me test you, let teacher test you today. What is the verb to of is? What is the verb to of is? Do you remember? You have is, verb 1. Verb 2 is was. Very good, very good. Okay, now give me verb 3 of is. Is, was, verb 3, verb 3. Were, very good. Is, was, and were. Very good. Okay. So, what about the verb to of go? You have verb 1 go. Verb 2 is going to be go, went. Verb 3 gone. Very good. Very good. You remember, huh? You remember. Good job. Good job in doing your revision. Very good job. Okay? Now, so you must remember to always use past simple whenever you say something that's in the past at a specific time frame. Okay? Okay, let teacher ask you, okay? What is the difference? Okay? What is the difference between past simple and present perfect? Okay? So what is the difference between these two tenses? What is the difference? Okay, so like what I said earlier, past simple is which means that something that happened in the past at a specific time. So you have to use past tense, right? I played tennis last weekend. I played basketball last weekend. I went to school last Monday. Anything that happened in the past at a specific time you have to use the past simple. Is that clear? Understand? เข้าใจไหม Okay, very good. Now you ask, now teacher, what is present perfect? You know present tense, right? Something that is happening now. Present. Okay? But what is present perfect? What is the difference between present perfect and past simple? What is the similarities? How similar it can be? So today we're going to learn about these two tenses, how to differentiate these two tenses so that you won't make mistake when you are having a conversation or you are writing your essay in your exam. Okay? Now, let's recap the formulation of past simple. So you have past simple. Okay? So you have your subject. What is a subject? I, you, they, we, he, she, it. Those are subject. Very good. Now you see you have subject plus your past simple, which is, in this case, you use verb to. Verb number 2. Okay? So, for example, I is a subject. I ran. Okay? So, it's something that had happened in the past. I ran. Okay? I slept. I walk. I drank. Okay? I played. Okay? So the formulation is always a subject with a past simple for past simple tense. Now, okay, look at this. Present perfect. Now, you see the word present, right? Present, it means now, current, now, okay? So subject, okay, you add has or have plus verb 3, okay? So this is the formulation for present perfect, okay? Formulation, formula, okay? Now, subject, I, you, they, we. These subject we will use have, okay? I have, you have, we have, they have. But what about has? When do you use has? It's when the subject, okay, consists of he, she, or it. He, she, it, then you will use has. He has, she has, it has. Followed by verb number 3. Okay, so these are the formulations. Okay, so please write it down. Okay, okay, done. Very good. Now, what is the difference? What is the application? How do you use it? Okay, how do you apply the formula into your sentences? Now, let's just use the example earlier on that you used. Okay, I will use your example. Okay, so you said, I played tennis last weekend. Okay, now, so you see, I played tennis, for example, 4 times last week. Okay, we use this as example. I played tennis 4 times last week. So, can you tell me what is the specific time that you can find? What is the specific time that is in this sentence? When did this happen? Last week. Very good. So you see this? Last week. Okay? Now, what is the formulation of this? Can you tell me? What is the subject? Subject I. Very good. Okay, now subject followed by verb to. Is this a verb to? Play become played. So subject plus verb to, this is a past simple. Okay, now when is this a past simple? You will use a past tense on something that already happened at a specific time. Past, last week, happened last week. Okay, understand? Now let's look at this. I have played tennis 4 times this week. I have played tennis 4 times this week. So this is in relation to the present because this week, it's still in the present. Okay, something that's connection from the past to the present, you have to use present perfect. Very good. So I, subject, plus have or has. In this case, we have to use have because it's I. I have played. Verb 3. Okay? So play, played, played. So verb 3 of play is still played. I have played tennis 4 times this week. Okay? So what if you ask, teacher, can I use I have played tennis 4 times last week? My dad cannot. Why? Last week happened at a specific time. Past, done. You have to use past simple. I played tennis 4 times last week. But teacher, can I use I played tennis 4 times this week? Something that is happening in the present in relation to the present from the past. I have played tennis 4 times this week. Okay? Now, let me give you more example. Okay, another example. Okay? So, do you have your homework today? Yes, okay. So, if teacher asks you, have you completed your homework? Have you completed your homework? So, your answer can be yes, I completed my homework 2 hours ago. So, 2 hours ago, has it passed? Is it at a specific time? Yes, right? 2 hours ago, correct? Yes. So you must use past simple. I completed my homework 2 hours ago. Past simple. But if I did not specify any time frame, any time at all, but you have finished your homework, you've done your homework, okay? So how would you say it? Here, look at this. I have completed my homework. Okay, so if I ask you, have you completed your homework? You say, yes, I have completed my homework. Is this sentence correct? Yes. Why? Because you did not specify when did you complete your homework. So you have completed your homework, but you did not specify where, what time, when. But if you say, I have completed my homework 2 hours ago, you cannot use a present perfect tense on a past tense sentences. Okay? So, if you happen to see 2 hours ago, it's at past. Okay? Past. You have to use past simple. But if you don't have any specific time in your sentence, you did not specify when. So you have to use present perfect. I have completed my homework. Full stop. Done. Okay? Now, hopefully you understand what is the difference between this past simple and present perfect. Now I will give you one more example. Very simple, okay? This is very useful in your conversation, okay? Now, what is the difference between these two sentences? Okay? Now, number one is I lived in Thailand for 10 years. Second one, I have lived in Thailand for 10 years. Both are similar in a way, but there's a difference. I lived in Thailand for 10 years. Look at the sentence structure and tell me what formulation do you see? Very good. So, subject I plus verb to. This is a past simple. What about this? I have lived. Me have. You have. ก็คือ yes. Present perfect. Very good. But what is the difference? This is a tricky one. Okay? So, I lived in Thailand for 10 years. Okay? If this sentence you say that it is a past simple, right? ใช่ไหม? Okay. Correct. It has passed. So, I lived in Thailand for 10 years. You lived in Thailand for 10 years, but do you still live in Thailand? No, you don't, okay? Versus I have lived in Thailand for 10 years. Present perfect. Present. Okay? Now. Okay? I have lived in Thailand for 10 years. I live in Thailand for 10 years and I am still living in Thailand. Okay? So you know the difference? I live in Thailand for 10 years. Past simple. So I do not live in Thailand anymore. But I live in Thailand for 10 years and now I am in other country. Versus I have lived in Thailand for 10 years. I live in Thailand for 10 years and I'm still living in Thailand. Okay? So that concludes our lesson for today. So we have learned how to differentiate between these two sentences, these two tenses. So I hope you enjoyed our lesson today and I will see you next week. Okay? Goodbye.